Welcome to viewer subscriber comments. We're going to be looking at a comment from our video Alternate Theory for the Journey of Abraham, and the comment's coming from Bio Kanyo Bantu, and it says, remember Genesis 11:2, the word journey from in the Strong is toward the east. They were coming from West Africa. Okay, thank you for the comment. Let's have a look at Genesis. We're going to start with Genesis, but look at the King James Version to see what it says. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Okay, so the King James Version says that they journeyed from the east. But if we look at the map for what we've been presented with, now we see I don't know if you'll be able to see this on your screen, but we have this triangle here to represent the mountain, I think, for Mount Ararat. And we've been presented that this mountain is in this region of Turkey, and that the land of Shinar is in the country Iraq. So now if we look at the geography, now shouldn't the Bible say that they went towards the south, or they came from the north? Because it doesn't make sense how it says they came from the east. So that actually, it doesn't make sense what we've been presented with and the version of the King James. But what I'd like to do now is look at the different translation. And it says, this is the New Living Translation, and it says, as the people migrated to the east, they found a plain in the land of Babylonia and settled there. So this translation is saying that they migrated to the east, so that's the difference, a different direction. Now we're going to look at a different source and look at the book of Jubilees. It says, for they departed from the land of Ararat eastward to Shinar. So the book of Jubilees supports what the New Living Translation says, and also what the viewer was saying about journeying towards the east, not coming from the east. So what I'd like to do now is just show you something that I came across. I was looking at this empire known as Kanem Borno, and I just wanted to know, what do these words mean, because it just felt like I was missing something obvious. So I was trying to search. Just give me a second to change my screen. Okay, I think it's here. Okay, so I came across this PDF. I'll put this link in the description below if you'd like to look at it. It's a very serious article. Also, it goes into a lot of scientific stuff as well. But I want to read this part. The origin and meaning of Borno. The name Borno was from the name Bornu, and the name Bornu was coined from the Arabic word Bahar, and the name Nuhu, literally written as Bahar Nuhu. Okay, so now we're going to skip this part. You can always read this if you want to. Just to go to the literal meaning, it says, so literally Bahar Nuhu means the sea of Nuhu, or the sea of Noah. So I thought this was very interesting that this Borno, maybe it could mean like the sea of Noah, or the land of Noah. So what I'll do is I'll put this link in the description. It's it's an interesting article, but if you give me a second to change back so we can have a look at how the implication of this and how it fits into what we're speaking about in this video, but also in our previous series. Because if you recall our previous series, locating the descendants of Noah, just to refresh your memory, in part 6 we were saying, was Mount Ararat in Africa? And we learned that this word Ararat is coming from an older word, which is Uraratu. And maybe we learned that this word Uraratu, could have been referring to like a large territory, but not just referring to a mountain. And in that series, we were asking the question and looking for Uraratu in this region of West Africa, because we learned that the capital of Uraratu was known as Tushba, and we saw here on this map Tuspa. So it's just interesting how we were looking for Uraratu in this region of West Africa, and then coming across this page with Borno, so Lake Borno. Could that be really saying the Sea of Noah? Because then that would kind of support this this picture of looking in this region for Uraratu, and then also having this reference to Noah in this region. And then just to kind of really sum up the video? Does it yeah, does this picture we're looking at work with some of these translations? Because if this is really the region of Urartu, somewhere in West Africa, and remember we were speaking about the Sennar, could this be the land of Shinar, so the land of Nimrod? So then they would be coming from Urartu and journeying towards the east to the land of Shinar, just like it says in some of these translations. For they departed from the land of Ararat eastward to Shinar. And notice here how it says the land of Ararat, or you could say the land of Urartu. So it does make it seem like it's speaking about a decent sized territory. It's not just referring to a mountain. So to me it's quite interesting, because it seems to fit with the map and the description from the Bible, that they could be coming from the land of Urartu and then journeying towards the east, towards Nubia, to the land of Shinar. Obviously we're saying, could Shinar be the same as Sennar? So we have to be careful what we're saying. We don't want to be inaccurate. So we're asking the question, can the Sennar be the same as the biblical land of Shinar? But then we have a picture that actually fits some of these translations, that we don't have to. Well, what I'm trying to say is, if we look at what we've been presented with, this doesn't even fit either translation. It doesn't fit coming from the east or going to eastward, because you'd have to say that they'd be going southward. So this one doesn't even fit either translation. So how come this is not questioned more and scrutinized? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe you weren't aware of this Lake Borno, that maybe it has that meaning of being connected with Noah. So that's very interesting. And just to refresh our memories, that we were considering this region for the land of Urartu. And then did these descendants of Noah travel from the land of Urartu eastward to the land of Nubia? Was that the land of Nimrod? So that's what we're asking. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.